really don't play this game enough to consider buying this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and I just want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subs. Thank you to Hallie, thank you to Crazy Pieces, thank you to Crystal and Aaron, like just everybody who's helped me through this I would say dream. It's awesome. I appreciate it so much. We're back on some more Modern Warfare 2. You know, I'm just gonna have this on playing it in the background while I talk about things. Yeah, and best believe this isn't like the 1,000 sub special. This is just me saying thank you in the meantime until I get the hot chip or one chip, and then I'll do that. I should be getting it within the week or something like that, and I guess I'm doing it alone because nobody else wants to do it. But it's weird because I'm nervous about this, unlike the multiple other times when I was doing the hot gummy bear challenge and the last dab, which both of those I think are hotter than the one chip. So I have no reason to be nervous, but it's weird. Maybe I was just dumb back then, and now I'm realizing like, hey, this is gonna be hot. I mean, that's okay though. I'm ready. I have not played this game in so long. No way, dude. It's still clicky. The last time that I played this was the last time that I recorded it, so it hasn't been too long, but it still has been a while. It still like freezes every time I aim in to shoot. That's so weird. But yeah, because of that video, the video that me and Hallie made, Would You Rather, I got 1,000 subs, and that's just incredible. I'm not gonna say I thought I would never make it, because I always kind of suspected that at some point I would get 1,000 subs, but it's still so great. It's awesome. And it's not to boost my own ego or anything, but I feel like I do deserve the 1,000 subs that I got. Obviously I got it with help, and you know, basically like a couple shout outs will get you to 1,000 subs, and I totally appreciate it. I'm forever in her debt. But I mean, it was just gonna take some time to you know, get into the 1,000 sub mark, because I've been doing YouTube for about, I want to say like 8 years or so. Not YouTube in the sense on this channel, but I've been doing YouTube in general from multiple channels for about 8 years. I kind of started in 2015. That's when I made my first video, and obviously that video isn't up anymore. It's down, just like all my other channels. The first channel that I ever made was called RG Bryson. It was RG Bryson or RG Bryson TV, either one, or RG Bryson 15. I always switched back and forth between the last two letters, because I had RG Bryson, which was normal, Bryson TV, or RG Bryson 15. And there, basically, I would just make vlogs or like skits or whatever. That's what I started off as. Even though I wanted to become a Minecraft YouTuber essentially, or a gaming YouTuber, whichever one. That's what I wanted to start off as. But I figured that I had to start somewhere, and I knew nothing about like PCs or nothing about recording or how to do any of that. So I was like, okay, let's start off with vlogs. Like, that's a good place to start, so might as well start off there. Dude, why? So I started off with vlogs and stuff, and kind of started to get good at it. Like, that's when I learned how to like use editing, or like the common edit schemes that you would use, like cutting and transitions and whatnot. I use this app on my mom's phone, because I used my mom's phone to record. I used this app called Splice, and basically it was a mobile editing software that you can do from videos on your phone. And that's what I used. That's the first thing that I used. And basically I used that for about a year before I got my own phone, essentially, and started my own channel on my own email account, because I started doing YouTube videos before I had an email, before I had all these things. And mind you, I didn't have a phone or have an email or didn't have anything. I was always like on my mom's email or on my mom's YouTube channel or whatever. I turned my mom's YouTube channel into my YouTube channel, essentially, because I mean, she didn't record or anything, but I was like, you know what, I can take advantage of this, so might as well. But then like about a year or two later, I got my own email and my own YouTube channel and whatnot. I'm leaving that game. It's just, I can't do anything. I can't shoot people. I can't, like, I'm just spawning and dying. That's it. My internet's also been having tons of problems, like just constant. I'll get like DC'd and have to like, I'll get like DC'd and practically have to put my router in the fridge because T-Mobile is just the best. T-Mobile is just the best internet in the world. But yeah, basically I would do that. I would record on my mom's channel, and then 2 years later I got my own channel, and then I would start recording on there, and that's when I used Video Shop and, you know, all these other ones. And basically that's where this channel was born. And so I started making videos on this channel, and then you could clearly see, if you look back on all my previous videos, there was a strong, like, there was a hard launch to just gaming. My first game that I posted with like a commentary was, I think it was Call of Duty Cold War. It was Black Ops Cold War. That was my first like commentary video. Obviously I made like other gaming videos before then, but I wasn't really commentating, and there wasn't really any editing because that was straight from my Twitch streams to my YouTube. I want to explain more about it in a different time. Like, probably I'll do like a little bit of an explanation in a later video of like how I used to record and whatnot, because it's pretty funny. Having 1,000 subs plus 300 more is definitely a dream come true, and I hope like I can develop my own community that is passionate about the things that I'm passionate about. Kind of take me as face value, just kind of like just being like, hey, he's a YouTuber, he wants to be a YouTuber, like, let's, you know, give him a chance, let's let him have fun with it. And, you know, that's all I want. At this point, I'm just having fun with it. If you don't, or if you stick around, I still appreciate you either way. You know, you made one of my dreams come true, and I just hope for the best, and like I just can't wait to see like where this goes. They released like a little mini trailer of like all of the DLC characters for Modern Warfare, for Mortal Kombat 12 or Mortal Kombat 1 or whatever you want to call it, with Homelander, Peacekeeper, and, you know, hello? What is going on? This is ridiculous. I just don't play this game anymore. This game is ridiculous. I just don't like it. I keep telling myself, I don't know if I'm gonna get Modern Warfare 3. I know I'm gonna get Modern Warfare 3. That's like, the main game that I post on this channel is Call of Duty games, so why wouldn't I get Modern Warfare 3? What I do need to get is a better PC. This is bullshit. Speaking of money, yeah, I quit Walmart. I remember in my last video, I told you guys that I applied to Walmart and I got the job, and how my first day was, and, you know, things like that. They wanted to fire me on my 5th day of working at Walmart. I got a call from my HR manager, and he was like, hey man, like, how's overnight stocking doing? How's that all going? I'm like, yeah, it's good. I mean, the schedule I'm gonna need to adapt to. It's kind of still being a little bit difficult, but I still enjoy the job, and, you know, I'm doing what I'm told to do. He's like, oh, that's good. I mean, on this paper here, I see that your name is highlighted, and basically that means that they want to pull the plug on you, bud. I'm like, pull the plug? Like, what do you mean? Basically they want to your stocking team or your remodeling team wants to fire you. I'm like, what? Are you serious? He's like, yeah, man. Do you know what it might be? Like, what it could be? Could it be that because your attendance is pretty good? Like, I mean, you missed yesterday, but you called off and because you weren't feeling good and whatever. Do you think it's because of your performance, or because of, like, did you say something to the manager that they didn't like? Or performance can't really be a good excuse, because for one, it's my 5th day. I don't even know how to stock. Nobody's taught me how to stock. For the first 5 days, I've just been building ceilings and shit. Like, that's the remodeling team. The remodeling team builds stuff and like remodels the Walmart. So that's what I was doing. And so I was like, I don't think so, because I've been told what to do. I can lift heavy stuff. I'm actually more useful than some of the people there, because people give off excuses as to why they can't do it, and then they're like, hey, can you do it? And I'm like, yeah, I can do it, that's fine. So I don't think it's performance. That's a sorry ass excuse. And I don't think it's because I said anything to the managers, because guess what? The managers have never said a word to me. There's managers, and then there's team leads. The team leads are like, they're the guys that like are on the floor and helping you out and like leading you to what to do. So I don't know if it might be the team leads that are mad at me or whatever. But no, I ain't say a word to team leads. I just be like, hey, what do you want me? Like, what do you want me to do? Or they'll tell me what to do and I'll do it. But the managers themselves haven't said a fucking word to me. He's like, well, I mean, just, I would say just check in. Like, just be like, hey, I heard about this, and the third. Is there something I can change or whatever? And I'm like, I mean, all right, it's literally my 5th day, and this is ridiculous that I'm getting threatened to be fired. And so, I mean, I go in that night. I wasn't going to say anything because they have a problem with me. They can take it up with me. If they were to fire me on that day, oh man, I would probably go in and say something like, hey, why did you do that? The Walmart policy is that they can fire you for whatever reason. Like, they don't have to have a reason to fire you. And so I was like, maybe that's why they just don't like the look of my face. Like, that's what my dad told me. And so I went into that night and they just acted like everything was normal. Like, and so I was asking around like, hey, did anybody else get like a HR call today about like possibly getting fired? And my friend Sam, who worked there, he was like, yeah, I got a call today. But mine was about attendance because I missed a couple days and they were getting upset about it. I was like, oh, that's weird. They didn't even tell me the reason. And Sam was like, well, that's pretty unusual. I don't know why. And I was like, oh, well, I mean, we both thought it could be a mistake. Like, maybe my name was accidentally highlighted. And that really set my attitude really low. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to the internet. Look at this. It happens every time, so, you know. And so that's what I thought was like, it could have been a mistake or whatever. And so I just didn't think much about that. And so I was just going about my day. Me and Hallie made the video. And then now I am a full-time video editor. I'm not gonna say for what. I'm sure you could probably figure it out, but I'm a full-time video editor, and I'm just like, that's my dream job, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity that Hallie, Crystal, and Aaron have given me. Like, it's a dream come true. That's what I wanted to be, and a video editor, a content creator, just because that's what I'm passionate about. So that's enough rambling for me. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for sticking around, watching the video, you know, leaving some feedback. I've been working on the cursing a little bit. It still slips out every now and then, and we're getting there. So thank you guys. If you want to know more about my daily life, my social medias will be down in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.